quick overview. We're live streaming, I guess, a recording of the unboxing of Iconoclash, which is a Super Smash Bros. Inspired board game. Have I played it? Not yet. Have I skimmed the rules? Yes. I've looked through the Battlegrounds box, but all the rest of this is entirely new to me, including these 3 boxes right here, which I believe are brand spanking new or haven't been shown at cons yet. I figured we start with level max because you seem to really want to open level max.
I like the characters on it a lot. I have no clue what this is. I have not seen any rules. I am going into this blind, but the idea is Smash Brothers on a board game, and I love that.
Yeah, and like we can already see. We have decks from Millennium Blades, which is just off-brand Yugi, which is my favorite. And honestly, the entire reason it sold me, because like, of course, Super Smash Brothers, really easy sell. But it sold me.
I got sold by this pirate Alucard looking character over here.
Yeah.
Slot. Okay, I did legitimately just read that name as Slot, which is not correct. Let's go for it.
Tear it open, because they'll be used as tournament copies anyway. But after we air the actual unboxing, as well as the Learn to Play, we plan on hosting tournaments at the shop for the game.
Nice.
It's very much my favorite part of opening boxes. At least it's not a reverse box fart. So yeah, we got...
Nice rule book with a how to play video, which is actually very useful.
Yeah, actually. Okay, counters. Don't know what they do yet. I do like that they have the little item boxes though. Like like the classic Smash Brothers, like how you get items.
Let's get that camera in there. Yeah, okay. I gotta raise it up a little bit, but you can see it. There you go.
Yeah, and if I remember these bits, I'm gonna get both cameras to get it, but the
markers as well.
These little shoe icons, I know from skimming the actual store page, that is a counter for your cards, I think, for movement, if you decide not to use your movement on a turn. I may be completely wrong, and it'll be really interesting to figure out if I'm completely wrong.
So, like, does your movement roll over if you don't use it? It's making me wonder if you can wave dash in this game. That's the whole thing. I did used to play a lot of, not really like competitive Smash Brothers, but I played a lot of Project M.
Oh, yeah.
Project M Ganondorf is still my favorite Smash Brothers thing to play.
Because like obviously I've never been that big into Smash Brothers. I liked Mortal Kombat more. But from what I played of Smash Brothers, I love Brawl.
Brawl, yeah.
Brawl is my favorite because it's the one that I had on my Wii. I realized I could use my GameCube controllers with it because I did not have a GameCube. I don't know why I bought them separately. I'm gonna open up the actual map while I do this, but
yeah, I am so interested that all of these boxes have their own custom maps.
Oh, this is...
Oh, it's dual-sided. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay, yeah.
Yeah, it
I'm
likes...
gonna need a second hand to hold
Here, we
this
got
up. There we go, yeah!
Yeah, we got...
Some spike traps.
Yeah, at first I was like, oh, mansion... Oh, the mansion's vibe is on the back. Like, very much Castlevania,
Let's get this side out.
A flavor. So with expansions, you can get more maps.
And then it looks like you have kind of there's kind of a basic map and then like hazard map on the other side going on.
Okay.
I'm guessing if these spikes actually deal damage.
Like, I would assume so, so maybe you can't jump, if you have a character that can jump through barriers, maybe you wouldn't be able to use that character to jump through these ones, and only like this one. That's how I would think it through, or that's how, my guess is how it would work. Obviously, because we threw the rulebook to the side, that is a non-entity currently.
I mean, I would like to figure out, because I am very interested to see how this actually plays.
I do like how it folds. It's kind of...
I'm also somewhat interested in why there's sort of what look like trading card boxes.
Yeah. So, character-themed deck boxes.
Oh, because each of the characters has a deck. Okay, right.
And then you also have to be able to fit the piece into it, which is why I assume they are thick.
Oh, yeah, because the pieces are real thick. That's... I mean, they do kind of... Yeah, they stand up by themselves.
Yeah, let me see if I can get...
That's pretty nice.
I can get it on this one. The,
Oh, yeah, right, the even better camp.
Yeah, if I could get like if I have a quarter in my pocket or something. I usually do, I guess I don't. I am...
Yeah, there
raving over how, like... I like that.
That is nice. It's one of the reasons I like playing with Hanafuda cards a lot, is just that nice, satisfying kink.
Yeah, like,
you get to slap a thing.
It's the reason anyone plays Mahjong.
Yes. Mahjong tiles are incredibly satisfying. Alright, let's see. What else do we got here? We've got...
hold up one of these.
Dial counters of some description?
Oh, yeah, so there's, I believe the dial counters are going to be the health.
Oh, okay.
Oh,
yeah, alright. This looks similar to, health counters that I've seen people use for, like, Magic the Gathering.
Yeah, it's like spin downs.
Okay, nice.
But the fun thing about them that is different than just regular Magic spin downs, because obviously you have to put them together, but, Magic spin downs will just have the same, like, it'll go from, like, 1 to 40, and you can flip it. These ones have 2 different digits on it, so you can, do each digit individually. So if you go from like 50 to 12, you don't have to go all the way down and keep spinning or flip it. You just actually screw the digit.
Right, so it has 2 separate dials for your 10s and 1s places. Okay, that is nice.
Oh, they're marked for like which one's supposed to go on the left and right.
Fantastic. I'm guessing this is... Okay, this is an item deck is actually what I have right here.
Yeah, so that's what's going to be,
I
guess, these counters.
Yeah, that's your... Flame sword. I don't think I'm gonna go through all of those, but I'm just I just want to see what else is in this pack here. A quick start guide card, actually fairly helpful, and I'm guessing these are character cards as well.
Yes. Honestly, I do like the art on the spin downs. I feel like this was so unnecessary but amazing. Like I'm glad that they included, like,
yeah.
These
are some really nice, just, I almost kind of feel bad about covering half of them with, these big dials.
Yeah, it'll go through the back, because if you punch out these 2 parts, this is where actually, I can do it right now.
Yep.
This is where the actual numbers will be shown, because the dials will go on the back, and then all the cool art stays on the front.
Right, so you still get the whole art. Oh, nice.
Yeah, it's neat, and it's fun, and I adore it. I like the art and characters in games. That's where you can see where a lot of the passion comes from.
Okay, multiple quick start guides. Actually a good feature that you don't see in a lot of board games. That actually kudos here, just for giving you multiple players.
Yeah.
And then, these are character cards as well. And location cards that I'm unsure of.
So maybe if you're pulling maps, if you have multiple maps or multiple expansions, shuffle these up so then you can have a randomly selected map.
That's very cool.
And this is just I'm inferring this. This is
if that's not what is intended as a mechanic, that is a fun mechanic for when you have multiple of these expansions.
I like that they make the deck boxes so easy to fold. And on the you can see on the back, actually, I'll show the recording camera this. The Millennium Blades logo, and also the, like, ridges that you'd see on actual, like, playing card packs.
Oh,
which, small detail, I like it. Also, apparently, they have, like, character stats on the back, I think.
Nice. I like that you're catching all these Millennium Blade references, because I'm also not as familiar with Millennium Blades.
Yeah, me neither. Honestly, the most I know of it is what Jason has told me, and from what I've seen in the box.
Okay.
Millennium Blades is a CCG simulator, and that's honestly why I'm surprised they got the licensing, because I think that's cool and sick and amazing. Part of my thing is trying to connect, like, okay, how many of these characters do people know from other board games? Because, Millennium Blades, I know Dex. I believe that one of the characters in Battlegrounds is coming from the publisher, or the developers, another game of theirs, which I immediately forget the name of, because I am who I am. I looked it up yesterday, and I'm like, oh, keep this in mind for stream. Immediately forgot it. I'm
assuming this starter deck item is also like a Millennium Blades thing. I know I can pick out Soul Caliper. I enjoy that. Going too far. That's my arm hair. There you go. All right.
And yeah, no, the Soul Calibur, or Soul Caliper, which
Soul Caliper,
nice homage to Soul Calibur, the other fighting game.
Yeah.
Divine Contract, Dark Silver. Okay, so these are all stuff you can pick up from, I guess, the boxes, because yeah, the backs.
Yeah.
Okay, so yeah, the backs are all the little. I'm gonna call them battle boxes. I don't know what they're called.
Yeah, just getting out the rest of the stuff that we have. We've got these other cards that have gate trap rules. I'm unsure.
Oh.
I'm unsure of exactly what these are. Gate trap rules. Okay, this is a rules card. This is that. And then these are... Okay, this is just a character deck. This is Kadat's deck.
Oh, I guess,
So gate trap is, like, something specific to
for
him.
Yeah.
Okay.
So you can teleport between them.
Neat.
So...
Okay. So this is that.
And yeah, the infinite amount of quick start guides that you can put in each deck, which I like that they keep deck boxes with it, because the thing I find cool is being able to just set this up for people automatically. So when we're doing tournaments, being like, okay, quick thing of the character, they could just pull out the card and look at it. Like, even if you're just teaching, having someone be able to sit and read through the quick start guide, when you start talking about, like, oh, the specifics of the game and how to play, giving them something to have as a reference, especially for turns, to refer back to.
Yeah, kind of similarly, you have these nice little, like, background, almost pamphlets for different characters. Okay, neat.
Oh, and they do, like, actual character background, so
yep.
Dex is a drummer?
It's some character background, and then some, like, details on basically play for that character.
Oh, okay, so we have...
I will say...
a bunch of card details.
It does seem, if you're initially unboxing, there's a decent amount of setup to go through to then have it play smoothly after that.
Yeah. Okay,
for setting up these character boxes and things like that.
So that's fun. I do like that, because being able to be like, oh, I think this guy's cool. Pull out the background and be like, read about it. Like, oh, I identify this character, or this character's, you know, IP scratched off of another character that I like. Or, oh, I know this from a board game. Wow, I didn't know this about this character. I like weird niche information about things that, you know, isn't totally needed, but is included as like, hey, we think you'd enjoy this.
Yeah, this is...
It adds a lot more connection.
Okay, and this, we have the other character deck. I like that the backs have different sort of colorations and flavors.
Yeah, like they're definitely trying to match it to each character.
And then a D6 and a D4.
Yeah, which... It's weird that there's only two.
It's a very specific arrangement of dice.
Yeah.
And also, okay, these look like portals for, portal...
Oh, yeah. Okay.
Yes, these are cards of something, but they have the names of the maps on them. Are these hazards?
Oh, they might be. That would be... keeping hazards in their own, like, what looks like a DVD box. All I gotta say is putting this on the shelf, even, like, if you have this in the collection, like, it would look thick. It is very presentable.
Boxes. Yeah, very nicely presentable, especially if you could have, I could see a bookshelf of, like, the boxes here and then the different characters lined up that you have.
Yeah, like, essentially, especially when we're gonna do tournaments and stuff, it'd be really fun to do a quick overview of each character that we have available, as well as the fun costume packs, which I'm excited to get to, because yes, you can get skins for your characters, apparently.
I'm fascinated by how that works.
Yeah, if it's just like a switch out of the token or what, like, I feel like that's the easiest, but...
That would make sense.
It
might be a switch out of the whole deck, even. I don't know.
Oh, yeah, because they
like,
might want to...
with just art of the different skin.
That would be sick if you could have, like, oh, here's my base decks.
Let's see. Environment card. And Story of the Gilded Poyer. Cool, so even the maps have their own little story.
Oh, okay.
Information. Oh, okay. Cool. Alright, here, I'm gonna show this up. So this is instances where you would put items and things, I'm guessing.
So I guess if it's like, okay, after this, like, deal damage, then you pull like an instance card, and then it'll tell you where to put the crates or where to put the items.
Exactly, where items are dropping, like what is happening within the stage. I suppose if they're stage hazards, these would be like what sort of Kanto City in the original Smash Brothers, where different Pokemon would come out. Saffron City, I think.
That's awesome, honestly.
Yeah, no, that's a lot of fun. And hazards for this sort of spooky version, because it has the spike hazards on there.
Each time a fighter enters the space, they take 1 damage. Okay, so yeah.
Yeah. Neat. Okay.
So it doesn't completely screw you over.
It at least lets you know. You know what you're getting into.
And the impassable block, I think that's good to point out for ones that you can't pass through or jump through.
Oh, okay. Interesting. I do think I want to try and play Salt here. I like this dollar store Alucard, man.
Yeah, and it's like I felt like it was I thought originally it was gonna be a sticker.
Oh.
And less like more printed, I guess. But I like that because it's gonna be much harder for it to come off, and especially if you have kids or you try to play with your kids, like 9 on it, as children do.
I mean, I would hope not.
It'll live.
Yeah, true.
There's been many a board game that has wooden pieces that children are like, huh, eat this?
Yeah, fair.
What we got?
I'm unclear as to what this deck is. This seems to be, I guess, summons of some sort? This is like a bunch of different characters.
Oh, so would it be...
Is this this game's version of Pokeballs?
Oh.
Where you like call a person and they have a
Dark
little
Dragon's
effect.
Anger. Oh, okay. Maybe like an ultimate? Shiny no It's a Zord. Oh, there's a dinosaur.
Yeah. I'm interested to build one of these counters real quick.
Yeah, here is a left and a right one.
Yeah.
And they've
got little pins, I'm guessing?
Yes. And like
this
hook
is
them through
Esper.
together. I think you need one for each, right? Or
I am
a
guessing
complete one for each.
Yes.
That is actually not that. But yeah, so they go together with these
little... Is it just these, or do they have 2 sides? Oh, they do. Okay.
Yeah, and you put them together.
Yeah.
Drop one of them right behind me, but... Oh, found it.
Get it up to the camera. There we go. Then you can just kind of modulate the numbers.
Yeah. Yeah, I do like how easy they make it to construct everything, because,
And then this... Yeah, just like everything else fits nicely into the box. I do love that. I love how everything just fits into the box, and you have the whole character right there. Esfer's box design does confuse me slightly because she is upside down.
Maybe you put her together upside down.
No, it's upside down from the like text.
Oh.
Her head is just pointing towards the text down there, so
maybe it's a cool ability thing.
It screwed me up a little bit. I don't know. Maybe she's like a gravity. Yes, reverse the direction of gravity. Yes, that is her shtick.
That makes more sense.
That is indeed the shtick.
Okay, yeah, because that makes the most sense.
Yeah, and then there's like a rounded side and a flat side, and I put the rounded side at front.
Okay. Yeah, because I'm...
Oh, yeah. I've noticed that it likes this inset end to be in.
Oh, okay, so I have to push it all the way in first.
Yeah,
and
push
then...
that all the way in, and then put in the front end, yeah.
That does sound like it makes a lot more sense.
It's a little... And then at the end you have these nice little character boxes, and setup is much easier. I do like that it's sort of a one and done.
Yeah.
After this, you don't really have to worry about this setup again.
I'm just gonna keep his little teleports unpunched in there, because... no reason.
That's fine. I'm Kaddish, but you're the one who will be mourned.
I thought you were trying to say cottage, like cottage cheese.
Oh, Kaddish. It's like a Jewish prayer.
Oh, that is clean.
Yeah. Very nice.
Yeah, something I didn't expect was how satisfying it'd be just putting these together.
Yeah, this is a nice little setup process. Very nice. And then you've just got all of these boxes. You don't really need, at this point, much of the main box, which is kind of nice.
Yeah, and we've got...
Like, if you want to just have a whole display of your different maps and characters, you can just pull them out and play.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah.
The ones I do want to go through, these two next.
Those two?
Probably Cross Dimension Zero first.
Let's take a look.
And
I'll unbox Cross Dimension Zero.